are certainly incredible. But before we get to that, we are going to go through the highlights from this game.
Really good start from Japan.
And that was only
a few strikes from distance throughout this competition. I believe you said, Mel, this was the 20th from outside the box. And that is only going to speak volumes about not only the quality of individuals, the quality of what we're seeing within this World Cup, but there's...
And he uses his body to be strong, to hold off the center back. Japan scored some good goals today. They were relentless in this match.
When you look at that highlight again from this goal, you could see the massive gap that Tunisia gave them in the midfield. The midfield is where the Japanese side is so good, where they excel. If they're given the space and the time like they did in this match, that initial pass, that progressive pass forward that ended up going to be that goal, they just gave them.
In two passes, they've broken down the entire defense. It's obviously not good enough from Tunisia, but then the fourth goal as well from Ueda.
Inch perfect header. We were saying rises like a salmon at the back post and is able to hang in the air and just does enough to guide it back in just over the head, just inside the far post. It's a really good header, and to cap off a fantastic performance for Japan, to finish with 4. It's a performance that they'll be really proud of and pleased to then go into their third game.
Brad, I want to know, how many times in your lifetime have you used the expression rises up like a salmon?
That'd be the first. I hope it's not the last.
That was so good. That was so good.
Top analysis.
Try to do your best, rise up like a salmon. Act like a salmon.
Neck muscles.
Rise, bro. Neck muscles. And now.
All right.
Pretty good. Here, do you want to try rolling?
Nope.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Rise.
Rise like a salmon.
And.
Good hands.
You gotta head it high.
Good hands.
Head it over her.
Go on.
Rise.
Go on.
I'm down.
Rise like a salmon. That's not a salmon. That's not a salmon. That was a tuna.
That was close enough.
That was like a tuna.
From the response today in terms of the performance, regardless of tactics, regardless of where they think the goals are going to come from, the overall look of this team just doesn't feel right. And the manager can come in, he can say the right things, or maybe he said the wrong things. We don't know what was said in that locker room, but the reactions and the response from the group wasn't good. And when you have these types of issues going on, players feel it. Players feel it from the top all the way down through the team. It's going to be back to the drawing board going into match day 3.
They play Netherlands on the final day.
Yeah.
Netherlands is going to be licking their chops to say, we're going to smash this team, we're going to win the group. Like, this team is in disarray, and Netherlands have just got to be excited about the opportunity to put up a bunch of goals on them and get themselves into the next round in first place in the group.
Yeah. It also does seem like, Japan has been building their confidence to come back, by the way, after each goal against the Netherlands, to tie that game in the last minute. But then also the score line today, they're going to go into their third game against Sweden with their full confidence, with their heads high, probably wanting to score as many goals as possible, because they know on the flip side, like you just said, Netherlands is going to want to rank up the scores against Tunisia.
They'll also know in the back of their heads that just a draw against Sweden guarantees them second place in the group. Of course, they're going to want to try to win that game and try to still win the group, but knowing that they only need a draw to get out of the group is very big for Japan.
Yeah.
You talk about how this team is organized and disciplined. They will go into that game not only with those attributes, but the confidence that they'll take from today's performance. In terms of the goals that we saw, obviously some really good goals, good finishes, and they will take that going into the game against Sweden, saying, you know what, we know we can get through with the draw, but let's continue to build on our performance, especially that game. Again, we mentioned it early on. We were at the game against the Netherlands, and their response, how they played, the way they approached the game, and how they executed, I thought was phenomenal. And today was only a building block to add to that.
The Japanese fans are